Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
This is James Mathers at NAB 2019 for the Digital Cinema Society and Studio Daily. I'm here at the Canon booth with my old friend Larry Thorpe, and he's going to tell us about some new full-frame lenses, prime lenses now from Canon.
Prime lenses with PL. So we have a display here which tells our story. We have been asked from time to time, where's your PL, Canon? Where's your PL? Well, our thrust when we entered the cinema business was zoom lenses. At that time, we did make a set of EF prime lenses. That was easy for us. But we put all of our energies into the zoom lenses that you see here. And they're all quite different in their capabilities. They're all 4K. They're all very, very high performance. But there's compact zooms, large zooms. There's compact servos, large servo zooms. The longest 20:1 Super 35 zoom.
50 to 1,000 millimeter?
50 to 1,000. And then the small compact zooms. So now we felt we fleshed out our family of zooms. We can cover most people's cameras out there, including our own. And now we can turn to making our PL primes. And that's what we're introducing at this NAB is our PL prime. And this lens there is, we've given it a name for a special reason. We call it Sumire. And Sumire is a Japanese word reflective of a flower. And when a flower opens is when it's most beautiful. And our lens, when you open the aperture, it adds a special beauty to facial close-ups. And I will show you that when we go over to the little display area.
So now you have the C700 FF full frame and you have lenses to cover that.
Yes, both our EF primes and the new Sumire primes are full frame. So they will cover our C700 FF, they'll cover the ARRI, they'll cover the Red, the Sony, all of the full frame cameras.
It seems like mounts are changing now. It's a little bit in a transition. Is it possible to change these mounts if you buy one and want to change it later?
Yes, yeah, we can in our service centers change this from PL to EF. Yes, that can be
So
done.
a lot of versatility because that's a big investment.
That's a big investment, yes. But at least we now have a set of PL.
Oh, let's see it in action.
All right, let's go over here. So this is where we're showing the Sumire lens to the visitors. We have two cameras, full frame cameras here, C700 FF. We've a 50 millimeter on one and 85 millimeter. You can see we have a fairly beautiful set in there with low lighting but very subtle and a lot of things to look at in there to explore the characteristics. Now this is a set of 7 lenses that range from 14 millimeter, 24, 35, 50, 85, 135, and we have 4 of them here. We'll be delivering 4 of them in August and the rest by the end of the year, the full set. The T13 is everything from the 24 up to the 85. The 14 millimeter is T31, and that's about
So they're very fast.
They're very fast. And from about T4, as you open up, you then begin to see this look. And this look was something we crafted with a lot of visits over the years with our cinemas, with DPs and directors, and them telling us we would love a prime with a certain look. We want to do things with facial close-ups. And we listened to all of that. We did a lot of computer simulation back in Japan to see what could be done. We wanted to be nice to skins of different genders, different ages, different ethnicities, and we finally did come up with something we thought would work. We built prototypes, we brought them back to the US, and under NDA we showed them to DPs, and then we did the final tweaking. So the lenses we have here have this new look that we think is very beautiful. It does a beautiful textural rendering of skin on a close-up. And we have a little film that was shot very recently with a number of these lenses in Brooklyn, where we sought different faces, and we have a lot of close-ups, and on a 4K reference monitor, you can really see the look, and I'd like to show you that now.
Good. So what are we looking for here, Larry?
Well, I'm going to show you here on a 4K reference display, very high resolution, this look that we get at the wider apertures on facial close-ups. But there's also something else that's built into that, and that is when you have that in-focus subject and you have a backdrop, you will notice a very gentle roll-off to that backdrop. That's very beautiful. And then we have a lot of scenes in here with lights in the background, and you can check on the bokeh there. So all of those together contribute to this very special look that we've developed.
Beautiful. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you indeed.